What's up, YouTube? This is the Desmond26 coming at you with my next Pokemon narrated battle. This one's against Dylon, and this one's a little bit different. We decided to go for a double battle, and I'm using my Pokemon Black and White in-game team. Well, it's my Pokemon White team. And that's Gigalith, Stoutland, Musharna, Conqueror, Zebstrika, and Samurott. He went with the more sort of mixed team of Charizard, Lucario, Infernape, Cresselia, Machamp, and Empoleon. Again, Wonder Launcher is off for this battle, and let's just see how it goes. So, let's get started. As I said, this is against Dylon, and he leads off with Charizard and Lucario, and I lead off with Rocky and Remy. Now, yeah. Charizard, he said that he led off with Charizard because he predicted Stealth Rock, because I had used Gigalith before, and I told him that that was part of my team. So his Lucario goes for Yard Sphere straight up on my Gigalith, and activates its ability, the Sturdy. So Rocky endures the hit, and Charizard goes for Focus Blast, but he goes for it on my Stoutland, and it misses. So Stoutland, or Remy, goes for Rock Smash on Lucario, and Rocky obviously sets up Stealth Rock, because obvious move is obvious. So he's now going to go for Iron Tail on Gigalith just to finish it off. And I knew that it was going to be finished off anyway, or it had no further use. So he goes for Focus Blast and misses again. That's 70% accuracy at its worst. So I go for Surf here thinking, well, my Rocky was dead anyway, so I might as well get the hit on both of his guys. So I send in my Samurott, my Narwhal. Anyone who has watched Futurama will get that reference. So he goes for Aura Sphere now on my Stoutland, knowing that it'll be super effective, but it doesn't quite kill. This is why Stoutland is a beast. That's stab, super effective, and it doesn't die. So my Narwhal goes for Scald on his Charizard. Now that's stab, super effective, Mystic Water boosted. So if he had lived that, his Charizard would have been godlike. So now he sends in Cress, and yeah, Cress does work in this battle. So he now goes for Aura Sphere again, and that's obviously going to kill my Remy, but there was nothing I could do, and that was a totally worthless crit. That crit on the first turn probably would have killed him in one hit. That crit now means nothing. So he Toxics my Samurott, and I'm kind of thinking, well, okay, I don't remember Toxic on that set, but it's original, it's cool. So Scald on Lucario, again, that crit, I'm not sure if it mattered. If it did, well, it did. That's the way hacks works. So now I'm thinking, okay, I kind of guessed he'd be packing at least one fighting type, so I brought in Musharna just to be safe. My Musharna is my physical wall, and it's just legendary. I just love it. And again, Narwhal going for Scald. The reason I use Scald ahead of Surf is the added bonus of possible burn. You know, I take the slight power hit in exchange for that, and Musharna's Synchronize comes in perfectly here. He tries to Poison Jab me, and he takes Rocky Helmet damage. So it does nothing for him. He takes his Zen Headbutt, and that's not too good for him. So I was wondering if with the toxic damage he might actually die here, but he lived on 1 HP. No joke, that was 1 HP. Oh, that was bad. So, I decide Aqua Jet here. I don't want Machamp hitting anything. I'll take the hit from Cress. And for some strange reason, his Cress goes Psychic on Musharna, which does nothing. And this Musharna set's really interesting. It has Shadow Ball, exactly for this situation, for other Psychic types. Because Zen Headbutt, Hypnosis, and Moonlight. So, you know, I needed something else to balance that out. So, I take my poison damage on both guys here. And he brings out his Empoleon. I was going to go for Moonlight on Musharna. But, well, Narwhal takes out his Cress. First with Priority Aqua Jet. And then his Empoleon does go for Brine. So I lose Musharna, but as I said, it did really well this battle. And now I've got Narwhal, Substrika, and Conqueror left, and he's got just Empoleon and Infernape. So here comes my Shocker, and I use Aqua Jet on the Infernape, knowing that it's going to take super effective damage. It should be quite effective. I'm assuming that he's going to start targeting my Samurott, so I go for Discharge, knowing that I can hit the Empoleon super effectively, and I'm still hitting Infernape with a stab hit. I know it's at the sacrifice of my Samurott, but Samurott had done its job. So Infernape goes down, and now he's only got Empoleon, and I've still got Conqueror, who will also do super effective damage. So he crits me, and it does 22 damage. I know I resist, but even so, that's awesome. So Shocker goes for Discharge again, and that's game. So that's 2-0 to me. Great game, Dylon, and thanks guys. Like if you like the battle, and I'll see you around.